damn toothache. The coffee's not even that hot. Hopefully the dentist will see me tomorrow and I can actually get this thing fixed. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why? I've seen it work before. Let's try this again. Play. Launch the damn game. Oh my god. Yeah, it's installed on Steam. How about you fucking give me what I paid for, you piece of shit? Okay, there we go. Oh, it's not unmuted? Why is my computer being so loud? Okay, I'm checking something. Everything seems fine. Let's do this, folks. Now, oh yeah, everything should be okay. Graphics. Hey, yeah, oh, there we go. Wait, yeah, let's turn down the sound. There we go. Can you hear me? No, wait. I'm pretty sure I'm being... There we go. Nope, nope, not yet. Okay. Yeah, I think so. I definitely have to get a better mic. We'll try this as it is, you know, because after all. Now, let's see. What's the resolution on this? Guess they don't tell you what the resolution is. Oh, here it is. Okay, they're already making it the 4K version. Oh, come on. Why is my thing so loud? Why is my computer doing that? Ugh. Shouldn't be that hard to run this game. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, yeah, I know it's cheating, but still. Like, I know there's people who say, you know, play it on harder difficulties when going, yes, well, I'm not an XCOM veteran. Okay. Oh yeah, we can hear my voice much better now. The music is... I know music is part of the thing. Wait. Okay, good. I thought maybe I was getting a double echo. Like, when I say something, then it would say something else. I go...
know how much I hate this hocus-pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Okay. Oh, yeah, we could. I can't hear it over the characters. Maybe that's a good thing.
Sleeping Mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Zemo. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Hopefully it only happens during the... Actually, I know what I should do is, if I could get to pause, I would check and make sure you guys are actually
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
It's called a sanctum, and welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and Strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
Robo-Man.
It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could have at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
Thought you said time was the one thing we didn't have. All right, let's just wrap this up. I think I've got sand in my nanopolymer weave.
Good. Now that everyone's finished talking, we can maybe check and make sure the YouTube thing is working properly. Okay, there it is. Okay, it's not being very loud. Get off my screen. There we go. Okay, so I had to go back and turn up the volume, I think, on the mic. At least the good news is it is working. Okay, there we go. Well, hopefully. I can't really... This is why people want 2 modders, so they can at least do checks like this. I definitely had to get a better mic. One that doesn't pick up so much background noise, so maybe that would make it a little more tolerable. Okay, let's try this. As long as we don't get that stupid screeching. Ugh.
If we're just gonna stand around, I'm gonna start charging by the hour.
Oh, fuck off.
This should be good.
That's the spirit.
Let's do it.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Oh, fuck off. Jerk. Oh, I wish they let us keep this card. Done.
This shouldn't take long.
Pour it over again.
Impressive.
Okay, yes, it's one of the things that make him so OP, but still, it's a fun card. Why take it away from us? Okay, I'm so used to the PS5.
We'll have to deal with a few more, I'm afraid.
Should I say?
I like it when we're in control of the situation.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly. You may wake up with a slight headache.
Here we go.
Okay.
Interesting
so
tactic.
Maybe my voice will pick up better. Okay, now I'm gonna do another check on the phone. Once again, this is why 2 monitors, I guess, are very useful. Of course, it would probably cause more problems. Okay. What the? What the? At least my voice is a little more audible. Okay, so here we go. Well, anyway, let's see which one. Probably use the axe.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Okay. Oh, that was gonna hurt.
Ready to smack around a few red shirts?
Now that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Just this
don't mention
once. It's a game where I decide how many times it happens. You could go to effing.
This might help a little.
Man, the quality.
I won't forget this.
Like literally, if I go back. Wait. Huh? Oh, okay. Because when I checked the footage, you got. Okay, yeah. So at least the good news is everything's actually working like it should. It's a freaking miracle. Even this quality seems decent. Okay. Now that I know that's happening, let's worry about actual important stuff. No, it's not use that.
Prepare yourselves. I wouldn't get up if I were you. Follow my movements.
Love the effort.
This guy would have been knocked into that, or the other one first, and take him out. But no, 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 no. Let's not let him have that option. Because we have to teach you to do things.
You have no idea how angry you've made my cloak.
This is where air superiority would have been useful, Tony.
It appears that I'm their central focus.
I think we pissed them off. Got a spell for that, maybe?
Interesting. A spell to change the very demeanor of our enemies. Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
If you can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested. Getting it done any way we know how.
That was really something.
Now, let's see. Let's find out how to get most dead people.
This won't end well for you.
Fair enough.
So that would take out a target. That will take out a target. Which one should we take out? Probably take
I'm saving my energy till we need it. Hey, the jerk store called. They're running low on you guys. And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him? Sure, why not?
That must hurt. Okay, here we go.
That'll work.
What do you mean that won't work? You acted like this is a new thing. You just did it 5 seconds ago.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Yes. Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that. Whoa.
for the door.
Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
Strange, like this roof.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance.
Hail Hydra!
Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
The two characters which didn't take so long is Hulk and Wonder.
Ready when you are, boss.
Mind you,
Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Guessing that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
Yes, but not while you fail to use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys?
Okay, good. Now that everyone's stopped talking. Now, let's see. Options? Is that gonna be where it is? Oh, yeah, let's see. Where is the V-Sync? Resolution upscaling? No, I don't think that would help with the screen tearing. Okay, movie. Oh, that's ugly. Let's try 60. Yeah, it won't go higher unless it... Okay, I guess we'll have to settle for that. Oh wait, no, let's turn on the V-Sync if we're not gonna get even hit 60, which is... This thing's stronger than the PS5. Why can't it do? You know, this is obviously terribly optimized. Here we go. Yeah, turn on V-Sync. Don't give me shit. I might as well get something. You didn't even give me 30. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, it just took a sec to stabilize. I wonder if I should just hit 60 so that way I get the occasional 40 FPS. We'll leave it as it is for now. Okay, let's see. Where's most of the features on the cards? Let's try this one. After all, then we can knock it into targets. Oh, of course, all the goons are in one area, and that's useless. Yeah, of course you can't get to the wall. Well, let's take out...
A moment of... It's in your best interest to quit now.
Getting it done any way we know how. What are the qualifications to be a Hydra officer? I'd have guessed a warm body, but I think Lilith solved that too.
One more time.
Okay, yeah, I know it's a tutorial.
Seems like it'd be cheaper just to replace you guys with robots. I bet Tony would cut Faustus a deal.
Yes, like he's gonna help the bad guys.
Move back!
They go to Hammer. Justin Hammer may be stupid, but at least they can trust him not to put use.
Looks like they want to try a few more.
Well, okay, basically, why would they trust
The odds are
Tony
still in my
to build
favor.
minions for them that they're going to use against him? Like, seriously.
Shouldn't have pissed me off.
Oh, but Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste.
Love the effort.
By the will of the old gods.
That was something. What's this?
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Where's our passive? Where's binary? We did 3 cards.
They just don't know when to quit.
Okay, yeah.
Ready to save the world?
But still.
How do these guys just keep showing up?
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
You asked for it.
Two.
Fair enough.
Oh, shut up. There's him. Assuming I can actually see my far enough. Here. Move. 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 Okay, there we go.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
Oh, come on. I thought these were minions.
Let me show you the way.
Okay, I don't think that's clear.
Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
One card play. Yeah, we only have the 1 card play left. Now just blast him.
Here we go.
Be gone.
Hope Hydra has good insurance.
Oh yes, that's such a wonderful idea.
Plan looks good. We're 3 of the world's strongest heroes, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I've punched through Skrull star cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their game, and I have a terrible suspicion as to how.
Care to share with the class?
Let's try. Apparently, our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith.
Okay, here we go. Yeah. Oh, where were these earlier? Like literally one.
The wards.
Hurry up.
Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Gozer?
Lilith, mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep, challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent.
One of the people that probably get achievement.
Be still.
What just happened?
Ow! Be
Magic.
gone.
Power.
A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti! Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa! I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
Huh? Oh, that. Oh, okay. It was achievement dropping. Guess it must be something in the program, because I know Steam never did that. Oh, for the love of God, why is it processing so slowly? I swear the PS5 is faster. I heard this game was sucky on PC, but fuck. I only bought it a while back because it was cheap. Like, I only had the PS5 version because it was on my list for Christmas. I didn't get it, but I got a game that I already had. So when instead of my mom, getting me another game, she got the money back, sent me an Amazon money for I get a digital version of the gift card, and I just thought, oh, it's enough.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
The hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment...
Enough!
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
I wonder how that fight would have gone. There's 3 Avengers versus...
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
considering how he's implied to have been revived multiple times in this game alone. I'm assuming this is semi-linked to the comic, because he does, from what I understand, he has revived in the comic. Well, what superhero hasn't been revived in the comics? Like, heck, one of the more recent ones was Ms. Marvel. The Kamala Khan version, not the Carol. Well, mind you, I guess that goes implied considering how she's Captain Marvel in this. And actually, even one of the comments in the, I can't remember what the stupid device is called in this thing, but the one where you can see the chat between all the characters, she actually mentions Kamala Khan as Ms. Marvel in, between one of the chats, and also apparently Ms. Marvel knows the emails to the Midnight Suns, and Blade blocked her thinking it was something else. He didn't realize it was an actual fan. He just got an unknown person sending him fan mail or something like that. I can't remember the exact comment. Let's see. Which one? I think this is the one I can use. This one, there's more options. Yes, I'm a boring person. I always like simple ones for some reason. I don't know why. Yes, I'm boring. I don't know why, but I always prefer this kind of simple setup, which makes, like, in my mental image, more sense. Mind you, everyone has different tastes. Some people prefer Mozart.
Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The collar! Wait! Wait! Ah!
Mother!
I know it's a Witcher game, but it
So,
seems like they're always
that's a good thing, right?
Hopefully. Okay, yeah, but you know how this is. This game's not exactly brand new, and I played it on PS5, but still. Never assume something is good or bad when you don't know anything about it.
Where is she?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Yeah, like I said.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
How is that?
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
You think they could say he
Always
or she?
am.
And no, you're not always nice, you bastard. Okay, yeah, I can understand why. He's sort of a loner. Which is ironic that he's on the Midnight Suns. And frankly, I think he should have been the leader. I understand Nico was made the leader because, she led the Runaways. I don't know anything about the Runaways other than more recent information because of this game. But still, Blade, even though he's a lone wolf, has the most tactical knowledge of the
So cold.
group.
But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place.
You know a lot about
In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance.
choice in the matter.
Guess that makes 2 of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer. I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire, unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
Dhampir. Daywalkers were a myth, even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dhampir.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, Chosen One.
I don't think I have access to everything yet. That unlocked. Yeah, there's no reagents yet. Which makes sense. Here we go. Corny dialogue. Okay, it's not that bad yet.
Hold up. Did I miss something? Or did Nico just raise the dead?
I definitely helped, but no. That's the one thing I can't do.
You were never able to raise the dead.
Huh? But she just did.
Maybe the hunter wasn't all dead.
Some part of them had to be alive, otherwise my spell wouldn't have done anything. Which makes sense, I guess.
Sounds like a reach to me.
Huh, coming from a vampire who loves to sunbathe at the pool.
Half vampire.
Half-dead hunter.
Either way, wouldn't count on that working again.
Yes, we know.
Just trying to help.
Considering what I
How?
understand...
By keeping an eye on things out here while the big wigs decide the fate of the world inside?
Someone has to babysit the kiddie table.
Babysitting or not, you realize they still have you out here with the kiddies, right?
Oof. Ouch.
Okay. Like I was saying, from what I understand, the Staff of One already has the rules of you can't do the same thing twice. Wonder if that's the staff in general or just the person. You know, like say if, well, okay, no one there, but anyone else got the staff, could they say wake up and it might do something? Or is it literally...
Shouldn't you be hunting or something?
Oh, fuck off. I'm working.
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
Yeah, screen turning's a lot better now that these things back on.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the youngins.
I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wasn't following you.
How long have you two been sharing a room now? A day?
Oh, I don't know. What do you say, Doc? 6, 7 hours?
6 hours, 43 minutes, 8 seconds. And counting.
Wow, and you're already bouncing off each other like an old married couple.
Careful now, you're gonna make his cape jealous.
It's a cloak, not a cape, and it definitely wouldn't be jealous of you.
I'm calling it now. You two are gonna be best friends before this thing is over.
Debatable.
There isn't time for a refresher, much less that sort of training regime. You'll have to trust that the Hunter's past experience is enough.
Taking a big risk with your chosen one.
You act as if I'm thrilled with the situation. If you're concerned, then be all the more vigilant out there.
Easy for you to say.
Nothing about any of this is easy, Blade.
Yeah? Tell that to Wanda.
So that was Lilith, huh? She has a real 90s album cover vibe.
1690s, maybe. Hard to believe she's the Hunter's mother.
Resemblance dwindles when one is twisted by Chthon's power.
Whose power?
Chthon, the Elder God.
Is Chthon the Elder God of metal bands?
No.
Tony, read your briefings.
Relax, I'm just spinning him up.
You think now's really the time for that? I nearly broke my hand on Lilith's face. She didn't even flinch.
The more dangerous the foe, the funnier I get.
That's debatable.
Extremely debatable.
So, crazy day, huh?
Crazy indeed.
Lots of new blood around here. Some seriously powerful headliners.
Powerful, yes. But how powerful, we will see.
Big personalities, too.
I think you mean big egos. But none of that matters unless they can help us get to Wanda. Welcome to the War Room, Hunter.
Fascinating. What is this? That is something. Ah, I see.
Knowledge. Let's see if we can get some more arcane. Which, mind you, I keep forgetting that reagents are not going to be around just yet. And the annoying thing is, you can't even access most of the Abbey. Like, if we go this way, I think there's going to be a breakable wall soon. Oh no, it's just two. him run? Nope. It's not. Oh, there we go. That's obviously one of the sealed areas. And of course they won't let us inspect just to justify the story reason why he just didn't know Agatha's gone. Or at least, well, most people think she's gone at least. And, oh, fellow, good. And of course we're not allowed to access that, even though they have the freaking thing glowing like we should be able to. Okay, we can't even look in there yet. Where? Okay, there it is. I thought it wasn't giving me the prompt. I figured, oh, right, I went too far. Can't wait until I see the dentist and get this pain gone. This is real fun. Of course, they have to always be closed on a long weekend. Oh yeah, obviously, and this is the...
There are cracks in this wall.
No shit. The cracks are so obvious you can see them from a mile away. I don't think there's anything for arcade mode in this area. Okay, here we go. Run faster. I hope in the computer version they at least fix the footstep issue. Like literally, as I played in the PS5 version, it would stop, you know, hearing his footsteps. It would literally be dead silent. I'm hoping that's fixed in at least this version. Get out of the water. There we go.
This is which sign?
Get it up. And I think at this point it's only the actual location, not any of the text or anything like that. I just figured this way I could get some arcane knowledge and start building up. I'm not sure if it's going to give me that option to see yet. Oh, there it is. See? We already got 25 points, and we need to get another 100. Now, let's see. Is the thing going to be down there yet? Yeah, water rod's already there. That's only 5 points, but still 5 points. Here's some more points. I think it's only going to be 5 for this too, but it's at least something.
Intriguing.
Oh, 10. And there's this. I don't think there's anything. Oh, here's a fire ring. still need another 75, but it's to start. Here we go. Card. Wait, there should be more than outside. I guess I missed them. What, no arcane knowledge for that? I thought they dropped it for that.
Curious. Interesting. Fascinating. That is something.
Yeah, recovered even though it hasn't been lost yet.
Curious.
Cards in the same spot. Surprised that it doesn't give you any arcane knowledge for finding those. We'll worry about the other cards later, considering how we can't get even the ones that, if their spots are open, they might not spawn there yet for all I know. I could have sworn some should have been where we were. Okay, that's the map.
A week ago, this place was like a tomb. A nice, quiet tomb full of things that knew how to mind their own business. And now it's a superhero frat house. And someone used all the hot water this morning.
They only just got there. They couldn't have done that yet.
Yo, it's good to see you.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older.
She's immortal. How does that work?
How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith.
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the Dragon Mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
straight to voicemail?
Some Sorcerer Supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges, bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! The dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
I hate you, Tony, look. Hey, he got called Bobo Man, no respect to him.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
Yeah, says the woman who gives zero shit about Wanda.
Even given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, I should be seeing something. Unless Bruce is right about gamma interference. If such a thing could even exist. Wards have been activated before, and I've never experienced such a reaction. Or perhaps I have simply erased that timeline so as not to affect my own destiny. I am quite efficient with my future and past selves in that regard.
I don't remember that conversation before. Anyways, like, right, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Just focused on what he was saying.
Glad to see you're adjusting.
Oh, fuck off.
Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a Sorcerer Supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Your sanctum will survive. We shall see to that.
Indeed. The Sanctum Sanctorum has weathered its fair share of trouble over the years. Blaze storms, a few short-tempered Celestials that issue with the Zoning Commission. But this time, it feels different. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold.
Unless they
In
said
any
something
case,
very
all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions. We should hurry. As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence, I'm afraid. Wanda can maintain the wards, I'm certain of that. But perhaps we shouldn't linger?
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly, yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is. Not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
Any more questions?
I can't help but feel a tinge of impatience. It is my home under siege, after all.
Don't let Blade...
I don't care what Strange says. I'm only going to the Sanctum to give Wanda some backup.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe.
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
It was just a simple miscommunication.
Ocean Avenue. I said Ocean Avenue, Magic.
I think she did it on purpose. She kind of gives me that impression. Miscommunication, my ass. And once again, the loading screens suck in this version. Not that it was super speedy, but sometimes I swear the bar takes
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate
You
today
saw
was
him
a
right
bagel.
there, you jerk.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position. No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection. A moment. Just what this battle requires.
Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing.
I'm so used to the other version of the card that the guy doesn't have knockback yet. so used to having prestige levels. A lot tougher than it used to be.
Taking the shot. We're going to pay for that.
Oh, that's not helping.
We got company.
Back.
Don't waste the opportunity.
Okay, gotta get rid of that.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Let's move you over here.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight. Let's give it a go. This is no trifling matter. Let me show you. A gift from ancient traditions.
Oh, it's a chain too, so maybe I should go after it. Let's take out 2 targets instead of 1.
Let's do this. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
Now, let's take this guy out.
You're done.
You don't have to show off for me, Blade.
Just out of range.
Pull back and regroup.
Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate and... And I won't be doing that again. Watch and learn. Do I look a bit younger to you?
You are. Let's use this.
It's on.
Interesting tactic. Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
The neighborhood association is not going to like this.
Okay, yeah, there's no that kind of...
I'll handle it.
Or not. We do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are large.
Venom in the last game, Insomniac game. Mind you, I guess in this one he's supposed to also be later an anti-hero / hero for the team, so I guess they couldn't make him the villain that he was in Spider-Man 2. Plus, this was made several years, obviously, before that. The only thing this game really shares is the same voice actor. I'm pretty sure it's a separate Peter Parker.
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinate it in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
Ought to make things interesting.
Well for you.
Not having those champion levels.
I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you. Fair warning.
Even the best can get better. Watch.
First you die, then we eat. Stop your struggling.
Oh, disgusting.
You will suffer for that. This house belongs to Mother now, as you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains.
Are the rest of your mother's children so?
Thankfully, no.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. You were too weak for this fight.
Oh crap, I don't even have arrows.
Light will heal you. This shall be of great help.
Now we have arrows. No, use blade. Use blade. Use blade. Fucking hell. Just have to wait it out.
You are within our reach.
No, we're not. That's
They are being reinforced.
no shit, genius.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon. You have earned this. I feel stronger already.
Oh, good. Got rid of
I'll put this to use.
Ah, fucking hell.
Your mother abandoned. All right. I felt that one. This creature fights with her strength.
No shit. No! I need to finish it with a quick attack. Forgot about the bleed.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Such easy prey. What?
Hey, big guy! I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
was hoping to get the achievement where you could defeat a villain with a quick attack, but I'm going, one, I used them all up, wouldn't let me draw a new one, and then I forgot about the bleed. Ugh. Like in the very first game, that's how I actually got, in the PS5 version, that's how I actually got that achievement, was I just, by coincidence, used a quick attack, and I go, oh, it's an achievement. Great. Should have been more careful. Mind you, once again, I'm not doing the insane damage I'm used to. The cards are shitty, the stats are not up to where they are. Like, literally, even with reset bonus stats, I had all those champion levels. 100, like a truck. At this point.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Then the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest. Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always be this quiet.
I think this is when the agents are finding the thing. They are on the spot.
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
No kidding. Caretaker would have been pissed if Venom had actually eaten a hunter.
Yes, one disaster averted. But we still need to figure out how to get Wanda and the Sanctum back.
I don't think reagents have been given to me yet. At least I'm not seeing the sparkle on the ground yet, so maybe they're not yet ready to trigger. I wonder if I should get some food. Photo mode, okay. I'm not big into photo mode, but I can under. Oh, well, yeah, radiations are finally a thing. Finally, we need these. Trust me, we need these. If you haven't played this game, you need these. Not these specific ones, but in general. If you want to get some of the best ways to maximize your gear, you need these. Like, for example, there's things that give you overpower, which is 100% boosted. Now, assuming I'm remembering the right name, of course. But to get 100% additional strength, and if, as you saw earlier, a minion got boosted was strengthened, that's a 50% boost. You get both of those, you get 150% of your base attack damage. And that can make a huge difference when you want to hit hard. And they don't last long. I think the next turn they're obviously worn off unless you power is only granted by the a special item that you have to get, but once again you have to craft it. Why is it every time this happens, it's on a long weekend and I can't go to the dentist right away? Or even better, why do they have to be closed on a long weekend? Oh yeah, we need time off. Yeah, we charge an arm and a leg. But we need to rest. Like heck, insurance goes, well, this is what the prices should be. But they're going, no, they don't understand our expenses. Oh yeah, and also make sure to buy our 250 electric toothbrush. And you tell them, that's already too much. Going, we're only selling it just enough to cover the cost. We're not making any profit. It's $250. And you're already charging, even with insurance, hundreds. Give it to me for freaking free, then I'll get your damn electric toothbrush. And they say they don't make enough to cover their expenses or college fees and all that other bull. I don't believe that. Because if inflation's the thing, and the thing is that means you get to raise your prices, and your debt should be going down now. Frankly, if you're not balancing your budget to try and bring it down, that's also your problem. Because once again, if you're being paid more because of everything, all that, bunch of bullshit. Like heck, they keep going, book an appointment, it's important, this is for your overall health. Going, once again, I need to afford to go see you, and even when I can, you're never open. Like literally, I had a thing, a tooth where it broke off, I needed a crown, and they kept saying, oh, okay, we'll book your appointment, and they kept, oh, hurry up, but it literally wasted most of my vacation week, oh no, 2 weeks, seeing them.
Maybe you were worth freaking out over after all. I mean, Venom probably would have eaten you otherwise.
Now they won't leave me alone with the damn text, but of course, when I finally do want to talk to you, like I said, book an appointment. Well, guess what? I'm trying to book an appointment, but you won't fucking be there to take. Okay, yeah, pardon my gruffness, but I've been in pain for the last 72 hours. Actually, more now. I really want to get rid of this toothache.
Hunter, you look scared.
Steve, you freaking bastard. You know the one resource they never give you is the one that doesn't spawn. You know, like literally every time. Like in the first playthrough, I always burned through attacks so fast. Okay, I have to stop for a bit because I think I need to get both coffee, food, and a bathroom break. So of course there's cold coffee left. Internet back, folks. Leftover hamburger. At dinner time, I usually only able to eat the one, so I have an extra patty. Some reason things I used to prefer hot when I was younger. I got used to eating cold afterwards. Like pizza, I used to always have to reheat. Now I'm fine eating it, room temperature or cold. Hamburger patty, not so bad. Some things I will prefer hot, but it depends on the item. Like for Chinese food, I have to reheat. Well, barring things like almond chicken, but that's almond chicken. Dries out too much after microwaving. Maybe you could say that about the rice, but then it still works for me. Still debating about whether or not I should play things like Owen or Dark Souls. I yell way too much at the screen during those types of games. Which might be part of the reason it makes them so entertaining. Never gonna go get good, scrub. I actually played the Steam version, but I'm in New Game Plus only for the boost to the Rune games because I was sort of grinding levels. Sorry, if anyone's watching it, I'm taking one, but I really needed food. Yeah, despite the pain, I really need to eat. Not as bad as 24 to 30 hours ago. Like, there's actually moments of peace in my mouth, but it's still not fun. And even if it's not outright pain and I can't chew on this side of the mouth, it still feels like the tooth is gonna not like the pressure it's being put on. Like, it's not pain, it's like something, like it's, it feels, it's telling me something's gonna break. So if it doesn't outright hurt, I also get warning alarms of other types of problems. So I'm going, yeah, lovely. That's why I was running around. More reagents now, the better. No, obviously, at the first ones, you know they're not going to be super useful. Or at least they're only going to be part of the base, and you still need a few other rarer ones that you don't have access to craft it. Like, I don't remember what creates the battle item that gives you the overpower thing, but it's still... well, one, you need to unlock the recipe anyway, but it's a powerful item, so it means you need all sorts of things to craft it. Whether that's what I'm, like the various reagents that grow on the Abbey grounds, or things you build in the tech lab. I guess I should just go and advance the story around. There's no main spawns. Knew it would happen, but it was food. I really, really needed food. Probably should have had some of the muffins, but I gotta get through the whole night, and so I sort of kept stuff. Oh.
Wow, you actually did go medieval on their associates.
I think you can swear in front of him, Captain. I'm pretty sure this is a rated M game. Actually, let's see. Where would I guess it would be in the store page. Oh, it's only rated T. Oh, it's rated M. Probably wanted to try to keep it semi-close to the category that would let parents buy it for their kids. Not that it worked.
Excellent. I am glad to be working alongside other capable demon slayers.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there, with a little help.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
He's been doing since he was a child.
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Come on, give me the inspection. I think it's more arcane right there. You're tormenting me here. Give me my arcane. Because, okay, I guess for those who don't understand why I really want that arcane, is when you get to certain levels, these become free to open. You don't need the keys, which were shown. You might have briefly saw when I walked up to them. There was a highlight and grayed out. Whites and blues eventually become free, so you do not want to use your keys. You want to save them for what the epics and legendaries, which are basically the purples and the oranges. As any standard loot color program, like heck, the only thing they skipped on this one I think was green, because they just skipped green and went straight to blue, which makes sense. They only needed, well, again, they didn't even need 4 categories. And the thing is, these are mostly just going to contain cosmetic changes and a few resources, but it's still useful, and you obviously want to make the most of your keys. Save them for the big stuff and just focus on getting the arcane up so you can open them. But the thing is, they make you work, like, for considering how minor the boons are, make you work for it. Like, okay, yes, cosmetic stuff is always something they want you to work for, because then it makes you come back for other things. I wish I just rested Saturday and just went. But I thought, no, I need to get some sleep for work tonight, and all of a sudden I couldn't sleep that one night, and all of a sudden now I'm in agony. Even if it is on and off occasions now, still uncomfortable. Obviously, just eating that hamburger patty was uncomfortable.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark, but if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason, but it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
Yeah, he's calling that person a jerk, and he's the one acting like a jerk. Though I guess from what I understand, most comic book fans are going, he's always been a jerk. The movies just made him look more relatable. Apparently part of the reason why he was like he was in the second superhero Civil War of the comics is they were trying to bring him more to be... They made him in the right so much is to make him more likable, like he is in the movies. At least I think, mind you, since I don't read a lot of comic books, some of this information I'm recalling from memory from over various sources, and not official, like fans analyzing and all that. They were sort of all over the place. And, well, like, how do I explain this? If I can remember it correctly, for one. What's that thing off to the side? Like literally, right over on that. I don't remember it being that far over. I don't even know what it is. It's been a while since I played this, but I'm going, holy fuck. Why is it off the screen? Man, once again, this game. And as you can see, look at all the resources you need. You need lots of this, lots of this, lots of this, lots of this, lots of this. All this is not as quite as crucial. It's mostly for the cosmetics. But you want to make your characters powerful, you need lots of this. And I think there's another one that's not even here yet. And then, of course, there's the reagents, which you need to make various things that you're going to need. And then, of course, course, you need these for the XP. I think some of that's arcane stuff. And obviously, you need the good versions. This is this common item. You won't be using it. You'll be swimming in other gifts that actually mean something. And then obviously, the quest item. Now, here's the thing that this is where the things I was mentioning earlier. You need the utility belts, the overdrive serums, all these things that you need character research.
We were all so happy then. My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again. There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Where? The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
I'm starting with other two. There's the dark side.
Child!
Fortunately, there's no way to go back.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I am sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the Forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
No one's told him yet. You'd think that'd be a high priority.
Charlie was restless all night. He should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the Forge. I think he has another present for you.
Good girl, Charlie.
I think there's an achievement for talking to the dog enough times. It has to be every day, I think. Which isn't that hard. Fuck, that hurts. Okay, yeah, the coffee probably didn't help either, but still.
Next thing I know, covered in slime.
I don't get it. Strange couldn't just magic his way in?
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
That explains so much. No wonder he gets so strange around me. See what I did there?
I'm a vampire. I see everything.
This is gonna be a fun apocalypse.
Yeah, because after all...
Always on the hunt, right?
Sorry about that. Coffee sort of sat down wrong. And more oyster. More oyster mushrooms, Oh, okay, that's just obviously to heal anything, but mind you, I guess it was cosmetic, so they're not gonna freaking make it super valuable. Though, of course, once again, finding it should reward some. Okay, from a gameplay perspective, it makes no sense to reward little things like that. So much heavy ground you can't access. That's something. Where is it? I wonder if we're gonna lucky to find that plastic can. Probably not. Too early. But if we happen to find her, that's all the better. You need to visit her, see her so many times to unlock certain things. Achievement wise, I mean. And she does give, when you, I can't remember the exact bonus, just like how once a day, Charlie gives you a reward. So does the cat. Can't remember, the cat's rewards are bigger, but I can't remember what they are. It's been a while since I played this game. There's two reasons why I'm playing this. Change of pace from both Hades and Persona 3 is I just sort of well, the fact that I'm writing a fan fiction based on this, albeit Hunter's not involved. It might sound strange. Those who don't know, I write fan fiction for Marvel Spider-Man 2017 cartoon. It may not be the most popular, but I liked it. I liked it more than the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. Though, mind you, many would say the worst Spider-Man cartoon up until 2017 was Ultimate Spider-Man. Because that was just more like, one, you act like this team is going to be the focus. It's more like just the series of team-ups. They might as well not have given him one specific team, just had him constantly having a guest hero. It's not what I prefer. And the thing is that's not the nature of Spider-Man. When was that guy disappear? Oh, good. It did disappear. I thought it was like, wait, wasn't that there for a few minutes now? I guess another one popped in. Okay, so no good reagents. And of course, we can't even go right in there yet. Oh, money. Yeah, I'd say the one thing you'll have the hardest time paying for if you haven't played this game in enough quantity, especially at the start, is the credits.
Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two are such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think I could have used a cloak.
Not everyone needs a cloak.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
I do not.
Oh, I've heard the things you whisper to your cape when you think no one's listening.
Ah, the joys of sharing a workspace. And I'll have you know this cloak has helped me save the universe from extinction on countless occasions.
Could you at least tell it to stop rearranging things on my side of the cave?
I have, but it considers you something of a slob.
You know, I have a great psychiatrist in the city. Maybe you should talk to him. Although, I think he's working for Hydra right now.
Everybody's working for Hydra right now. They probably think that will save their asses.
Ah, Hunter. Word?
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's one thing you can't or can't.
Curious.
Can't argue with getting more of that, because the faster you get levels, the more you can get. Now, more resources are used up. I don't do that. Now, is there any out here? Oh, there we go. I envy those who actually know how to mod.
Hello.
Actually, it wouldn't be so bad if I was willing to use Nexus mods. But the thing is one, they won't accept my currency. And two, I don't appreciate them deciding what's appropriate. Like, all they did, but I can understand they want to take a stance. They want about equality and inclusivity. But all the guy did was activate the Middle Eastern version of the game for the flags and turn them into American ones instead of the pride flag. That's not hate. It's a freaking choice, and it's not hurting anyone. You know, like, if someone did that to all the flags and made them all pride, that's not a bad. But if someone changes a small section of flags, you know, of the total flags, I'm pretty sure there's more non-pride than there are pride flags. So that means they just changed a fraction of what's there. And you're saying that's the bad? You know, double standard. Heck, you have no problem if well, it's the same thing with Starfield. Everyone's going, oh, you can't make, if it's, you like, say if you increase the number of X number of race, as long as it's the approved race, you can increase that number. But if it's a specific race that everyone's going, oh, they've had enough, you get punished for that. Oh, no, we're not going to even let you have access to the modding system. We'll ban you. It's not hurting anyone, and it's literally a choice. Even if someone makes the mod, the only reason why people are now going after some of these mods is because they want to stick it to the people telling them they shouldn't be able to use it, or shouldn't have it at all.
Well, hello there.
Double standard. Like, I don't even mod that much. Well, I haven't actually modded at all, with the exception of the Steam Workplace thing. Those mods don't even work. There's some stuff for Skyrim. They kept freezing and crashing the game. So once again, I don't think anyone should dictate. I don't use mods. Like, that's the first attempt to not end up with. So if I ever do use mods, it's only to make Fallout New Vegas actually let me use any entrance, not just specific ones. If I go to the wrong entrance, it stays on a loading screen. It's not frozen. It just won't do anything. Like, literally, the game is still processing it as far as the program is concerned. It just won't go past the loading screen. And that means I was limited to very specific places I can go in or out of Vegas. Sometimes they only let me in one direction. I shouldn't have to think about which exit I'm using. I should be able to use whichever route I want. And of course, they can't just freaking patch the freaking game. I don't care if Bethesda's not the one to make it. I shouldn't need mods for basic functionality.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
You lost much yesterday, Doctor. I am the one who should be asking you how you are feeling.
I appreciate that, Hunter. I admit I did not expect the child of Lilith to have the capacity for such empathy. And you're right, of course. I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul Venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
Lilith's power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor. You are not alone in this.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
That creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
It sounds like Spider-Man is Venom's nemesis. Maybe he has some insight.
Of course. I have no doubt Spider-Man will prove to be an invaluable asset in the ongoing fight against both Venom and Lilith.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
Will the wards ever provide the same protection that they had?
It may be possible to undo the damage, but now that a weakness has been exposed, I'll have to rethink my approach entirely. Tony did offer a military-grade laser protection grid, should I be so inclined to go that route.
Technically, if you combine the two, it would be very effective. Because the things that the magic can't defend might have a problem with the technology, and the technology that doesn't, that is, has issues. The magic might counter. Though, mind you, making the mesh might be the issue. Growing up, there might be issues with that. On paper, two things working together is fine. Can they actually work together is the issue. Is the question is.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
I feel like everyone is avoiding mention of Agatha.
I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm afraid it's really not my place. You should speak to Sarah about her when you're ready.
She's like a second mother to him, well, third mother to me if you count the biological ones, Sarah and Agatha. Why is everyone avoiding it? Yes, Sarah's Fifi's, but guess what? Sarah's a bitch.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Oh, you know Tony? Okay, yeah, if he actually heard me say that.
What's up, Sunshine?
The fourth wall would beat the crap out of him.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Wouldn't that be like keying it?
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Magic cats is the worst thing you have to deal with? Okay, mind you, that's no cat from what I understand. That thing is probably one of the strongest things in the freaking Abbey. I think even Sarah would have trouble fighting it. And that's when Sarah had full, well, mind you, Sarah had full power before she made that collar, would have probably been able to take it. But as of now, actually, even debatable, even at full power, she could take that cat. Because from what I understand, that cat is stupidly strong. Mind you, I can't remember where I read that specific information, so I could be mixing it up with a different familiar system, but that cat probably could take most things. Well, probably not Lilith, unfortunately, or else they just sick the damn cat on her.
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
Yes.
What sort of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Okay. So, why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here. We need to know what we're making first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head. Was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
Shark.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, Remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
It will be, considering I really need to use it. Thank you.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Ye Olde Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning, but Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? How's it going, boss? This should be quick. How does this look?
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Blade, when you have a minute, shut up. The antics they have in these chats. and they wonder why they never respected the sons. Well, Ileana. She's a bit of an emo. Well, mind you, I think that there's a large number of emos in this freaking game.
Hi, kiddo.
Still can't grind.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
I learn faster if I understand the person who trains me.
I can respect that. Go ahead.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
How did you become a Dhampir?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
I had more questions.
Of course you do.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anybody else?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Anyone else?
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Who else?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Anybody else?
Implied, at least. Okay.
Nobody else.
Sure.
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Back again. See you around.
I would have thought that would have been an achievement.
Yes, hello.
Bad guys better start running.
What's up? Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
The Venom creature surprised me before. He will not do so again.
That thing's tougher than a Flurkin furball. You better steer clear of him and his creepy slime shield for a while. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra. They've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Oh, yes, I'm sure.
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
It's still debatable about how dead he was.
Hello, Hunter.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
Oh, we waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
Work my magic again? See, that's the problem. This time I am working with actual magic, and let me tell you, it sucks.
Pause this for a sec while I get more coffee. Everything hurts. Why does everything hurt? I'm getting old. Where was that thing for the... Oh, it's fixed, okay. Oh, no, it's not. The LEDs always need to be manually reset to make my mouse stop changing the rainbow color unless it's specifically told to. Huh? Where is it? Logitech, you were supposed to open. Oh, thank you. Now, let's see. I think it will be fixed. Close it just to be sure. Look, it did it again. Oh, wait, that's right. You guys can't see it. I can. Logi. Where is Marvel Midnight Suns? Marvel Avengers. Manage profile. Let's see if that works. They have a massive collection. I don't get it. Why is it not showing up here so I can get rid of the LED, you know, like the light thing? Oh, there it is. Settings. Well, wait, how do you profile? Yeah, I don't want cycle. I want the fixed. And there we go. I think that should fix it. I don't think I need to click save. No, I don't. Yeah, there. It's staying still. Okay. I don't know why, but I find it distracting for changing patterns. Weird how that can be uncomfortable and soothing at the same time.
Good to see you, Hunter.
Ow.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a Central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification.
Of course, he makes an acronym.
We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Oh, for the love of God.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
It worked.
The two of us on the mean streets of New York? Evildoers beware. Saying my time is valuable sounds kind of uppity, but there are people out there counting on me to keep the peace.
Fuck up, egotistical. I'm doing far more important things.
I just set up shop all over the city. If I had to guess, they've been planning this for years.
That tends to be how any organization does their thing. Like, yeah, there are the spontaneous ones, but that's only if the circus in the city. Well, think about it. They have a massive army to mobilize. You don't just do that on a whim. Not unless you're responding to an emergency. Something like this requires how much research and preparation do they need for just that ritual, let alone anything else.
I've heard of Dr. Faustus in passing, but I've never bothered to look into him before. I learned a long time ago not to waste too much energy on fanatics.
Oh yes, considering how
Stark's
not doing
holographic
that...
monstrosity better not scratch my table. I can't just hop over to Atlantis and pick up another one, you know.
As I was saying, before you started chatting, maybe if you had kept an eye on him, maybe you could have had preparations in place. Because guess what? He's the one that brought your sister back.
was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
Wait, is there now a way to control the combo? I don't recall that being here before. Wait, oh, different. Oh, yeah, I was thinking one way. I think this is easy. Why is it normal? Oh, yeah, I see. I don't have any levels or anything yet.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late night snack.
Oh.
The falafel place down the road stays open till 3.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say it less vampire-y.
How many vampires do you know?
One of these days, I'll join you on a mission, and you will see what I am really capable of.
You are the transport service.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Almost feels like cheating with you two on our side.
Not bad for our first team-up.
I hope if I do get to see the dentist tomorrow, they'll at least fix the one that's not comfortable to bite down on.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydra's. Lilith's. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Forced hero changes we get before we have choice in missions, which characters to focus on. Probably Captain Marvel and Blade, if I can at first, just because Blade's already restarted unintentionally.
I always considered Vastus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
No, you watched the Hulk. They're two separate people. Contrary to popular opinion. Okay, let's see. How should we do this? Come on, give me some stuff. There we go. Oh, no, that's not. I thought that was a quick attack. Oh well. First, let's take out a minion.
Watch. These fanatics are always the same.
Ready up.
Of course, I get something I can't use. Come on, let's see. Inverted controls. Let me go down.
Save this one just for you.
Did they teach that in the Air Force?
Hail that!
I miss having options.
They're still not ready to give up?
Would you?
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Not a problem.
There we go.
I'm not sure if it's ethical for people like us to beat up chumps like you. I feel great.
On Beta, moving into position.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
Get ready.
Leave some for the rest of us. too weak for this fight.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Watch out!
Get her!
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
No issues so far.
Weak, even for Hydra.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Your fate is sealed.
Was that truly your best? Even the best can get better.
One card. Might as well use the other.
I'll put this to good use.
Use our hit against those guys.
Come get it.
There goes the shield.
Chosen control the situation.
Got a little woozy.
Let's see how tough you are.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Okay, we secure the artifact.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Into one of them.
I feel stronger already.
Oh crap. Should have used the quick attacks first, I guess. Oh, wait, we can redraw cards. That's not good. Yeah, it's something. Oh, good.
Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal.
Probably this guy works.
Play time's over.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Choice though.
You ask.
I am impressed.
Now, can I take them out is the question. No, it's not going to be enough damage. On my turn.
Pull back and regroup. We'll all go together. Time for the real.
You look a little nervous.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variants' gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Hail that! Walk in the light.
Trying to level up.
Danke.
No, he's going to be enough to knock you out. Yeah, bro.
Your mother abandons you.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Probably a 2-star rating. Yep.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The Eternal Spirits of Vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time. Let me see. How did this work again?
Oh yeah, I definitely need to get a new mic, because look, I can hear this echoed. I'm gonna take a break. So where's the save in this thing? Oh man, I'm out of practice if I don't even know where the save is. See you in a little while, if not tomorrow night, assuming I don't have another weird work week, which is all of them.